What is Firewise?
It is a national recognition program, so encouraging local communities, small subdivisions, HOAs, to do anything that reduces your fire risk, whether it's fuel mitigation or changing, the type of shingles you have on your house. And it's also an education program, make people aware of the potential dangers and things that they can do to reduce their risk, and then things that they can do if they do have a fire that comes through.
In Idaho, there are over 30 Firewise communities, many of which are in the area around Boise. One community that has successfully implemented Firewise is Wilderness Ranch.
My name is Carrie Wiss, and I was for 13 years the Firewise coordinator here at Wilderness Ranch. We decided that Firewise was a good fit for this community because we recognized that as a community in the wildland-urban interface, almost every home in this community is threatened by wildfire. So it's an important part of living in this community to recognize that there is a risk danger from wildfire.
Yeah, McCall needs the Firewise program just because I see, as far as natural disasters and something happening in this area, which would have the most profound impact, and wildfire by far. I mean, it would impact everything that we do here, from the lifestyle that we have to recreation to, I would say it's our number one hazard and number one thing we should be concentrating on. The whole theme of Firewise is every little bit helps. So it doesn't have to be a total remodel of their house, removing all the wood shingles or anything. It can just be, raking up pine needles or limbing up their trees. So I think, and that's kind of that whole thing. It's all these little interperse pieces that fit together. So if you have a neighborhood that from in one area of town that does it, maybe that will encourage the next one, and hopefully through the years or over time, everything kind of interconnects, and then the whole community is Firewise. And the potential for surviving a wildland fire increases dramatically when you have that much participation.
I think it's really important to communicate to people that don't look 300 yards out at the forest, because it's pretty overwhelming to see all those trees and all that work that you might need to do on trying to limb some of those things up and mitigate some ladder fuels. But start right here at your house, at your front door, and look at what you can spend maybe an hour a week doing to start getting rid of some of the fuels that are right either on your home or immediately adjacent to your home, and start right at your front door and start gradually working your way out.
So how do you become a recognized Firewise community? Step 1. Form a Firewise board or committee. If your neighborhood already has a homeowners association, this may also serve as your Firewise board. Step 2. Obtain a wildfire risk assessment. The City of McCall has already conducted assessments of all structures within the city limits. For a summary of your neighborhood's assessment, please contact Mark Billmeyer, McCall Fire Chief. Step 3. Summarize your community's Firewise efforts in a community action plan. A template for creating your community plan can be found at the Firewise website. Your community plan should be specific to your neighborhood or subdivision, but we encourage you to include text from the McCall-wide community plan, which is also available at the website. Step 4. Conduct a Firewise Day event. This may be an event unique to your neighborhood or may coincide with the city's yearly Firewise Day in early May. Step 5. Invest a minimum of $2 per capita in local Firewise actions for the year. Investments can include volunteer work, which is valued at $22.55 per hour. Step 6. Apply! Submit your application to the Idaho State Firewise Liaison, Mark Elliott. So why should you become Firewise?
Firewise helps people understand that it's the individual homeowner's responsibility to take action to reduce the risk of losing their home to a wildfire. Nobody's going to come and do this for you. And individual homeowners, if they want to save their homes, have to be the ones that take those actions. And Firewise helps people understand that.